for you.
Yun.
Hello, I'm Ning. What is the objective of this film? Everybody can answer.
Objective
On your opinion, for people na manonood nito.
When we created it, we just wanted to make a very light-hearted na romance movie. And then, sabi ko nga kanina kasi 'di ba, iba kasi nangyari kay Liza and Enrique. Bigla, grabe, 'di ba? Phenomenal yung naging response ng tao sa Forevermore. And so, naturally, 'di ba, yung objective mo nung simula nung pelikula nadagdagan. Kasi 'di ba, kailangan mong mag-respond dun sa naging response sa kanila ng tao. Grabing minahal yung Forevermore. Grabe silang nagkaroon ng identity, 'di ba? Alam na ng mga tao kung ano yung minamahal nila kay Liza at Enrique. And because of that, nadagdagan, lumaki yung objective din ng pelikula. Na-retain yung gusto pa rin natin, syempre, 'di ba? Pinaka-sincere, maghatid ng isang magandang kwento, 'di ba? Nakikiligin ka, matatawa ka, kukurutin yung puso mo. At the end of the day, we want the movie, we want Liza and Enrique, yung story nila, to tell the viewers na, ay, ang sarap magmahal. Diba? Ganon, worth it. So,
Ayan, masarap daw magmahal, Mami Jo.
oo, Mami Jo.
For
Go ahead, Annie.
for Liza, how can people relate in your character?
A lot of people can relate to my character kasi first of all, sa family, she has family issues and I'm sure there is no perfect family without issues. That is one. Sa love naman, Sophia kasi is the type of person who at first didn't have time for love. Tapos, along the way, syempre, when you get to know a person, parang, you start to fall once once you find out how sincere that person is to you, once that person becomes nice and does sweet things for you. So, feeling ko, the journey to falling in love with a person, makaka-relate sila dun. And, syempre, pag nasaktan yung mga ganun.
Thank you. And for Direk, in general, how can people relate to this movie?
For me, they can relate to this movie because lahat naman tayo, di ba, parang kapag nagmahal tayo, hindi natin alam kung ilan o magkano yung itataya natin sa pag-ibig.
Ayan na, agad.
So, pag napanood mo yung movie, yun, mapapaisip ka, ibibigay mo ba ng buong sarili mo or magtitira ka ng peraso para sa sarili mo. Parang ganun. So makaka-relate sila doon. Aside from that, parang feeling ko relatable siya kasi yung family, yung sinabi nila isa ng family, bawat si Ken at yung character ni Sophia and Drake, they both have family issues na dahil doon naapektuhan yung view nila on love. At ganoon din naman tayo. Kung anong background natin sa pamilya, doon nagiging ganun yung pananaw natin sa pag-ibig. So, makaka-relate sila doon.
And for Liza, my last question. Since kayo na ni Liz Ken is the parang epitome of forever, dito ba sa movie na to, parang makikita rin ba nila yon yung forever na nakita nila sa Forevermore? Good vibes ba siya na movie? Or...
Opo naman. Mas maraming kilig moments, mas maraming happy moments, funny moments, kesa sa yung mga sari-kurot sa puso na moments.
Okay, thank you and congratulations.
Okay, thank you, Ning. Okay, ayan na. Go ahead, please. Your name and your blog site, please.
Hi, I'm Adam Henato. Hey, adamhenato.wordpress.com. I would like to ask Direk Boborol. Kasi marami ng movies in the past na tinakal yung ganito, di ba? Yung lead star, male lead star nagbet para ma-endow sa kanya yung female lead star. Anong kaibahan nitong movie na to? As opposed dun sa mga previous movies na may ganung similar plot.
Aware ka dun, Direk, na may mga...
Like si Katyan, before parang may ginawa na rin.
Aware ako, oo. For me, first main difference is napaka-strong nung protagonist na babae. I know yung mga movies na yun, usually nerdy girl, na nahihiyain, tapos na sa campus job. Ito, mahihirapan yung lalaking nagbet because sobrang strong nung character ng babae. Then pangalawa, I think ang pinaka-main difference is that yung mga movies na yun, yung mga movies na yun, napansin ko, they just focus on love. Walang family background, Yung mga characters walang ibang concern sa buhay, kundi yung bet. But this movie, it's not just about the bet. There are also issues on friendship, on trust, on family issues. So, lumaki siya, mas malawak siya kaysa dun sa mga Hollywood movies na napanood ko before. But yeah, I'm aware of those movies.
Okay, additional question.
Go ahead. Sure.
Kay Miss Liza, syempre yung premise ng movie is all about yung pinagpustahan yung babae. In real life ba, hypothetically speaking, would you fall for someone or madedevelop ka sa isang taong pinagpustahan ka?
Ay, sakit.
Si Sofia kasi when she fell in love with Drake, hindi niya alam na may pustahan nangyari. And ako, I'm sure the guy wouldn't tell me na pinupustahan niya lang ako kagad. So, I feel like it's possible because pag ang lalaki parang kumusta, he's gonna do everything, syempre, to win the bet. So he will say everything he can just to win you over. He will give you everything he can. And siguro if a guy were to show me that, if he were to show me all the love in the world, I think I would fall for him. Pero in the end, kung malalaman ko din lang po na bet, ayoko.
Okay, and last question.
Sure.
Obviously, you and Enrique share something special.
Ha? Hindi naman halata. Diyan na.
Sige, I'll just jump ahead.
No, go ahead, Joe. Next time?
You'll be turning 18 next January, so siya na ba ang pwedeng maging representative mo 6 months from now?
Actually,
Or
wala
is it
po akong
too-
debut.
Oh, I see.
Hindi po ako.
Pag-skip ka ng 18?
Oo, hindi, joke. Hindi, napag-usapan po namin ng manager ko po na hindi na lang po ako magde-debut kasi parang hindi ko rin po kaya yung malalaking parties.
Kotse.
And, ha? Coachella?
Kotse or
Kotse.
European trip na lang?
Parang ganun, gusto ko out of the country na lang. Mas gusto ko yung family and very, very close friends.
So wala kang debut party. Sad. What if the ABS-CBN Star Cinema Star Creative insists on having one? Pati siya shoulder ni Tito Miko.
Nasa stress po ako pag ganun.
Preparations and sagutin mo yan after mga ilang few months pa from now. Kasi talagang siya wala siyang plano pero we can never tell. Okay, more questions? Okay, thank you. I have a question for Direk. Miss Carmi, sorry. Miss Carmi, the book must be real good. The fact na in-adapt nyo into movie. Ano bang criteria or ano bang nakikita nyo for a book to be adapted at gawing pelikula ng Star Cinema? First and foremost, ano yung kailangan bang ano?
Siyempre, number 1 naman talaga sa Star Story. Di ba?
Maganda ang story ng The Bet.
Oo, maganda siya. Ang daming libro na pinapadala ng mga publishing companies for us to read. And pag binabasa talagang sinasala yun di ba? So, maganda yung naging kwento nung nabasa namin. One anecdote, when we read yung book ng The Bet, one thing na nagustuhan kasi ng management ng Star talaga doon, ang kaibahan niya doon sa ibang mga books is, ang laki ng kwento ng pamilya talaga. Yun yung notable dun sa libro ni Kim compared to other books. So, ang lakas agad nung kapit mo kahit hindi ka... Kasi di ba karamihan ng mga librong ganyan yan, as teens, di ba? Teens yung bida. Ang laki nung part ng family dun sa book. Kaya instantly pinick up din namin ng Star So, number 1 criteria talaga always story. Diba? And number 2, syempre, to be honest, yung reads, di ba? Ilan ba ang nakabasa? Ilan yung followers ng libro? Kasi
marami na po. Marami.
It's one of the top na books ng Summit. So, yun po.
Okay. More questions for Liza, please? And